Hey guys, I'm Aaron and welcome to this video. Today I will show you how to create a monthly timeline in Microsoft Excel that you can use for your real estate financial model or any other cash flow that you might build in Excel. So let's jump right into it. So first we have to set a start date for our timeline. All right, let's color code it a little bit so we can see it better. Then I always begin by putting a beginning of period and end of period cell into Excel. So as our start date is the end of the month, which is also the end of a period, I link the end of period, the first one, to the start date that we have set above. So we can leave the first cell here at beginning of period blank. From then on, we start by linking to the cell end of period below, to the left, and add a +1. So this means we add 1 day to the end of the last period. So as you can see, it jumps from the 31st of December 2024 to the 1st of January 2025. And then we need to find the next end of period. In this case, we want a monthly timeline, which is why we set the end of month formula, EO month. We link it to the formula above, to the cell above, and then we type 0 because we want to stay in the current month. If we would type 1, it would jump 1 month ahead. So now this is formatted as a number code, and we want to change this into a date code. You can also do this right here. Go to short date. And then basically we can copy those two cells, Command C, and drag them along as long as you want. Format it so it all shows the correct way. And that was very simple, and we have created a first monthly timeline. Now we also want to know what month we're on, what year we're on, what quarter we would be on. So we could do this: month, quarter, and year. First of all, the month that we start in is month 0. So then we add 1, just simply link to the cell to the left and add +1. Then we can now copy this over. So for the quarter, we also start with a 0. And for the year, we also start with a 0. Now we need to find a function that calculates what quarter we're on. So for this purpose, we can use the round-up function. The round-up function basically takes the number and rounds it up to the next highest number. So what number do we want here? We link to the cell above, to the month, and divide it by 3, because every 3 months there's 1 quarter. And we round it to the 0 digits, because we only want a single-digit number here. Now we can take this, copy it over, and as you can see, this is correct because this is the first quarter or the first 3 months. Then the second quarter are the next 3 months. And the third quarter are the next 3 months, and so on and so on. Same for the year. We can now use the round-up function again, link to the month, divide it this time by 12 because in a year there are 12 months, obviously. And number of digits, again, 0, close the brackets, and we can link it over. It should be 1 all the time. And once we extend it here by 1, this will change to year 2, the quarter to quarter 5, and so on and so on. So now we have created our first monthly timeline, which is pretty simple, and this is dynamic. As you change your start date, for example, you go with 31st of March 2025, all the numbers adjust here according to your start date, and this is exactly what you want and need for a real estate financial model. So now it only depends on your timeline or business plan period, how long you want to extend the timeline for. This can vary from 1 or 2 years, up to 10 years, up to 20 years. It really depends on the case. So that's pretty much how you do it. I really hope that helped. Please let me know if you have any questions or comments or anything like that. If not, I'm happy to see you in the next video. Bye and take care.